role of rock rebel could have been written for Liam Gallagher. Hey! And he plays the part to perfection.
He stands there, his whole body language says, I don't care, here's our music, like it, or f*** off.
They did very well very quickly, they suddenly had money, and yeah, it really was then, come on, let's have it.
He's really into the idea of rock and roll.
I thought you were a geezer. I thought you were a geezer.
I just think he lives his life exactly the way he wants to. I don't think he's bothered by what we write about him. He just does what he wants to do.
All he's normally doing is saying, leave me alone, I don't want to talk about my missus, or saying, I don't particularly want to have my photograph taken for the 1,000th time today. Now, you or I might choose to say that in a more polite way, or send them a solicitor's letter. Liam chooses to give someone a kick in the cobblers every now and then.
He has a classic celebrity relationship with the press. Can't live with them, can't live without them.
Me and Liam came to blows it was a few years ago, and I approached him outside the Q Awards with a photograph, and it was a photograph of him kissing a young lady in a pub, and I merely said, what's going on here? And he didn't like the question too much, so he punched me in the face. I fell on the floor, and I was a little bit worried, not so much from him, because he's quite a lot shorter than me. He's only about 5'8", I'm 6 foot. But the guy behind him was as big as a house, and I just thought, if he gets involved, then I'm a goner.
Liam was at it again last year. He celebrated the birth of his son Gene by belting a photographer in a pub. Later that day, he tried to pick another fight with a snapper outside the Portland hospital.
I thought you were you just had a baby, blood. No problem, blood. Yeah, bring it. Wanker. You look like a bad dick. Bring it. Come on, then. Pull your cameras away now. You don't need it. I'll have you, knobhead. You just had a baby. No, so you look like a dickhead.
The Liam that I know and that his family knows, he is a polite young man, you know, and really nice young man.
And I'll wipe your ass, man. You look like a gay boy's ass, drawers. And I'll do you any time when you boys ain't it. All right, knobhead.
We'll return to Liam later, when he's cooled down. When you get tired of playing fast and loose, the best thing to keep your profile up is to generate a spat with another pop star. Liam Gallagher and Robbie Williams used to be mates until...
Both Liam and Noel felt that Robbie was trying to live vicariously through their bad boy reputation. And hey, hang on a minute, as I think it was Noel said, aren't you just a tap dancer from Stoke?
It started with Noel and Liam calling him Blobby Williams.
He's really fat. He's like a plum.
It didn't help either that Liam had started seeing Robbie's ex, Nicole Appleton. His mammoth ego had suffered a direct hit.
The comments didn't stop, and then it just got worse and worse until Robbie offered Liam out for a fight, I do believe.
And then every awards do after that, they said, I'll have you, and it was a bit handbags at dawn.
Despite Robbie's obvious weight advantage, it seems the clever money was on the Manchester Mauler.
You've got Liam Gallagher. Comes from a family where there was a history of violence.
Come on!
Years of sibling fighting. He's in a rock band, he swears a lot.
Let's get out of garbage before you do get slapped. Out of there.
Versus, in the blue corner, a former member of Take That. A trained dancer. And I really think, unless Robbie's got some really good, like, ballet moves, that Liam could have him. I think just, you know, trip him up with a Parker and he's down.
And my money would definitely have been on Liam, because Rob is too much of a nice boy.
Robbie!
I don't think Rob would beat my 8-year-old grandson. I think my 8-year grandson would kick the arse out of him.
They had their opportunity to resolve it one way or the other, whether it was fisticuffs or, you know, or words, and they didn't say a word to each other.
It seems that after all the bad blood, the pair have finally called a truce. But now Robbie has turned his attention elsewhere.
Well, I don't really want to beat up Liam. I want to beat up Noel. Because he's a little
And he's a mean-spirited, nasty little dwarf.